Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Shraddha's Physics. This video is based on statistical mechanics for the core 14. Today we will see the Saha's ionization formula. We know that in the interior of the star the temperature are extremely high and the elements present there are mostly in the atomic state. Saha argued that under such conditions the atoms have very rapidly and undergo frequent collision. In this process they are stripped of their valence electron. It means that at very high temperature this occurs. This is referred to as the thermal ionization and it is accompanied by the electron recapture from the neutral atoms. So, Saha's ionization formula, it relates the temperature, pressure and the ionization potential of the atoms to their degree of ionization. In the simple word, if I will say, Saha consider an atom, suppose X, it participates in a reaction and interacts, and this particle interacts with the photon, that is suppose gamma. Gamma means it has the sufficient energy to ionize the atom X. So, as a consequence of that, this atom goes to the ionized state, suppose this is X plus, and having the electrons stripped out from the valence cell. It can be applied to the singly ionized state, to the doubly ionized state and so on. Okay. If this is equilibrium at a temperature T having density N, then what fraction of the atom is ionized, it is given by Saha. Okay. At sufficient high temperature in thermal equilibrium, the number density of the particle in terms of the momentum we are going to calculate. We are going to calculate this, that is Ne square divided by N minus Ne equal to 2 by lambda cube G1 by G naught exponential minus E by kT. Here this E represents the energy of ionization and that is equal to phi minus delta Ei. This phi represents the work function of the surface. Work function means the minimum energy required to remove an electron from its surface, and delta A is the ionization energy, which is the amount of energy required to remove the loosely bound electrons, and H is the Planck's constant, Kb is the Boltzmann constant, T is the temperature and lambda is the thermal de Broglie wavelength, and that is equal to h square divided by 2 pi m kT root over. This Me is the mass of the electron and Ne represents the electron density. Ge is the degeneracy of the state for the ith ions, which relates to different arrangements if a physical system have the same energy, or you can simply say that G is the degeneracy of the state for the ith ions. Ni is the density of the atom in the ith state of the ionization, that is with the ith electrons removed. So, Saha assumed that the contribution of the nucleospin is negligible. Nucleospin is neglected, only the single ionization occurs here. The dynamical equilibrium between the ionization and the recombination due to the electron capture, it is reached at a given temperature and pressure. So, Saha assumed these three conditions. Now, we will derive the Saha's formula. It derives an expression between the free particle and those bound in the atoms. When the velocity of the electron is 0, we select energy equal to 0. For n equal to 1, the ionization energy is minus I. Ignoring the energy of the higher n levels, the Bohr energy equation is E equal to Z by n square. This Z is the atomic number. Let P is the probability that the gas has any electrons out of the total n particles in an ensemble. So, the partition function for the electron, that will be equal to sum over, as we write, that is Z equal to sum over exponential minus Ei by kT. So, similarly you can write for the electron, that will be, this will be exponential minus E of Ne divided by kT. For Zp, this will be sum over e power minus E of Np divided by kT, and for Zh for hydrogen, that will be Zh equal to sum over exponential minus E of NH divided by kT. In quantum statistics, when the particles are treated as indistinguishable, this is not exactly always happens. It can be considered as distinguishable, that is the quantum particles. So, but here we are considering that the particles are indistinguishable. So, the probability becomes P equal to Zd power Ne divided by Ne factorial, Zp power Np divided by Np factorial into Zh power Nh divided by Nh factorial. So, the number of particles in the momentum interval between P and P plus dP have a continuous momentum distribution. Now, this Zi will be equal to integration over Gi exponential minus P square by 2m kt into dqs into dqp divided by hq. So, if you can remember, we have already calculated this partition function in case of ideal monoatomic gas. So, let me show you this expression. Z equal to some integration over, this is a large number of integration for your dq1 to dqf and dp1 to dpf. This is exponential minus beta e divided by h power f. This h power f is the degrees of freedom. So, here this is the same expression. Here we have just substituted in place of dqp, that is equal to 4 pi p square dp from your phase space diagram. Now, this expression will be Zi equal to 4 pi, this 4 pi Gi divided by this h cube into integration over dqx separated with momentum expression, that is p square dp exponential of minus p square by 2m kt. Here taking y square as your p square by 2m kt, or we can write this as p square equal to y square into, this is 2m kt, this is 2m kt, and p will be equal to y into root over of 2m kt, or this is your Boltzmann constant kBt. Okay. So, the 2y dy will be equal to, taking the derivative, that will be 2p dp divided by 2m kt dp. So, cancelling this 2, the remaining will be this much. The p dp will be equal to, this p dp equal to 2y dy into mkt, this expression. Putting this in this partition function, Zi will be equal to 4 pi Gi divided by h cube, this term, into dqs is your v, the integration over dqx will be v. The integration over this much, in place of p square we have to put y square into 2m kt, this much, into exponential of minus p square by 2m kt, that is your minus y square, exponential minus y square. In place of dp, if I will put this expression, this is your p dp equal to this much. So, I can write dp equal to 2m kt y, this is 2m kt y dy, this is 2m kt y dy divided by p. So, in place of p, this is your, in place of p, here we have divided this term p. So, in place of p, I have to substitute y into 2m kt root over, y into 2m kt root over. So, if they will get cancelled, so the remaining term will be the root over of 2m kt. So, here you can see 2m kt root over into dy, clear. Now, the expression, final expression will be 4 pi Gi v divided by h cube into 2m kt, this is power half and this is power 1. So, 1 plus half, this will be 2m kt power 3 by 2, integration over 0 to infinity y square exponential minus y square dy. This value of the integration, the value of this integration is root over pi by 4. If I will put this, so the final expression for the partition function will be, this is Zi equal to 4 pi Gi v divided by h cube into, this is your 2m kt power 3 by 2. So, you can see that this is root over pi, again this is your pi. So, that will be pi power 3 by 2. So, I am finally writing this as your, this pi, this is not here, I am writing here 2 pi m kt, this power your 3 by 2, this power is 3 by 2 into, sorry, divided by 4. Okay, this much expression is your 4 GiV divided by h cube into 2 pi mkt power 3 by 2 divided by 4. This 4 again get cancelled. The remaining term will be this much. Now for the electron you can write the partition function as 2b by h cube 2 pi me kBt power 3 by 2. This me is the mass of the electron and the degeneracy for the electron is 2 because it is a fermion. And similarly for the proton this will be degeneracy 2. So 2b by h cube into, for the mass we have to write mp, that is the mass of the proton, into kBt power 3 by 2. Similarly for Zh we can write 4b by h cube 2 pi mh kBt power 3 by 2. This 4 is the degeneracy for the hydrogen atom. Okay. So from the equation 1 means the probability that we have written, probability equal to Zd power Ne divided by Ne factorial into Zp power Np divided by, this is Np factorial into Zh power Nh divided by Nh factorial. Okay, this is our equation 1. So taking the logarithm of both sides, this will be ln p will be equal to, this is the probability, that is equal to Ne ln Zd, this is the power. So Ne ln Zd plus this will be Np ln Zp plus Nh ln Zh. This will be minus ln Ne factorial minus ln Np factorial minus ln Nh factorial, since it is being divided. Now putting the Stirling approximation, we will get, in place of ln Ne factorial we have to write n ln n minus n. So that will be minus ln Ne plus Ne. Again for this minus Np ln Np plus Np. For this minus Nh ln Nh plus Nh. Okay. Now we have to put Ne equal to Np, the number of electrons equal to the number of protons. So here you can see that this is minus Ne ln Ne, this is minus Np ln Np, so I can directly write minus Ne ln Ne. So these two terms get cancelled. Again this Ne equal to Np, so this term, this in, and also Nh equal to n minus Ne. In place of Nh I can write n minus Ne. So this Ne get cancelled with this Ne. Okay. Now in place of this Np we have to write Ne, this is your ln Zp, this term is your Ne ln Zp, and in place of this Nh we have to write n minus Ne, this is your n minus Ne log of, this is ln Zh. Okay. The second and third term goes, and in place of this minus Nh ln Nh we have to write this as n minus Ne ln n minus Ne, n minus Ne. Okay. Now differentiating this equation with respect to Ne, this is the probability. So d by dne of ln Np goes to 0. Again this is your Ne ln Zd, so taking the derivative, that will be log Zd, this is your log Zd, dne by dne, that is 1. Again in the second equation, that is Ne ln Zp, in place of Np we have substituted Ne. So in place of Ne ln Zp, then ln Zp goes constant and dne by dne equal to 1, and this n minus Ne ln Zh, that will be minus ln Zh, and dne by dne is your 1, this three terms here. Now splitting this expression again, this expression, this is minus, so this is minus n minus Ne ln n minus Ne. So the first expression is like, this will be n ln n minus Ne, this is minus n minus Ne, minus minus get plus Ne ln n minus Ne. Okay. Also here this is the term for your Np, that is also any term is present. So after calculation, so here ln Jd plus ln Zp minus ln Zh will be equal to, taking this 3 term here, ln Ne plus ln Ne minus ln N minus Ne. Now this will be ln Jd into Zp divided by Zh is equal to, this will be ln Ne into Ne, that is ln Ne square divided by N minus Ne. Okay. Now removing this logarithm term, that will be taking the antilog, that will be Zd Zp divided by Zh will be equal to Ne square divided by N minus Ne. Again putting the value of Zd Zp and Zh here, that will be Ne square divided by N minus Ne will be equal to 2b into, in place of Zd, 2b into 2 pi me into kbt power 3 by 2 divided by h cube into, for Zp that will be 2b by h cube 2 pi mp kt power 3 by 2 divided by, for the Zh that will be 4b 2 pi mh kbt power 3 by 2 divided by h cube into exponential e by kt. Since here mh equal to mp, we can substitute that. So that will be v by h cube into 2 pi mkt power 3 by 2 into exponential minus e by kt. Here you can see that since mp equal to mh, you can cancel 2b by h cube, here the 2 will remain, this 2 get cancelled. So v by h cube get cancelled, 2 pi mh equal to mp, so 2 pi mkt power 3 by 2, this total term get cancelled. So the remaining term will be this much. Now that will be 2 pi mkt power 3 by 2 into exponential minus e by kt divided by h cube. Here this Ne includes the ionized atoms in their ground state, and the partition function G1 by G0, it represents the degenerate state, and it also can be written as Ne square divided by N minus Ne equal to 2 by lambda cube into G1 by G0 exponential minus e by kt, where this lambda equal to the de Broglie wavelength, that is h square divided by 2 pi mkt root over. This equation is known as the Sahas ionization formula. This relates the number of atoms in the ionized state Ne corresponds to n equal to 1 to the number of ionized state, that is n correspond to n equal to 0. This is all about Sahas ionization formula. If you have any query, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video.